seats for number one sweepstakes of H9T, February 2025. In first place, we have AlphaStar Academy.
So what we do with these master classes and competition teams is, I think 80% of the thing is to build a community with students, parents, coaches who are all passionate about math, and students getting together, seeing other students and motivating each other, uplifting each other and the whole math community together. That's most of the job that we are doing. Only maybe 10-20%, the remaining part is putting a little bit more structure to it, and then organizing the competition teams, preparations, practices, and all those stuff. But I think that the most important aspect is the community building. Students in these master classes, what they learn most, I think, is learning from other students, other peers, like-minded peers with similar passion, similar interest in math that they may not see as much at their schools. They see how passionate they are, what they love about math, how they approach problems differently. That's the most fun part of it for the students.
It's one half, the other one half, one. Right? AlphaStar was a key part of Rohan's basically liking of math, and the reason why he's doing so good in math. He was a good student to begin with, and he had the right foundation as a kid, either through school or learning from his parents and teachers. But AlphaStar was a game changer, I think, for him. There are also these master classes, which I think are very useful, because he goes and works with the kids at the same level. That really, I think, has been very helpful, because then the kids discuss problems, solve these problems, get to brainstorm with each other.
And you just count everything. So there are 32 cases. It's not that bad. Okay, so it's easier. You look at these three.
Yeah, I think the most exciting thing in math context training for my kid is be able to meet a lot of friends who share the same passion and interests. And during the process, he made a lot of good friends. That's the top one thing that interests him.
My son, the thing he loves most about math competitions is the problem solving aspect of it. And from a very early age, he was very interested in the challenge that comes with it. As part of that journey, Ardo's training that they do every Sunday, that made it even more interesting for him, because that gives an opportunity for him to meet all his friends and not only do problem solving and get better, which he has gotten better as part of that, but also to learn from his other friends, because all these kids are great kids.
I think Rohan loves the collaboration and the energy of being with the teammates who definitely thinks very differently, right? So he enjoy the diversity and learning from others. It's very exciting for him to tackle through those challenges and see how his friend approach them. It's like solving math puzzle together.
We can use point much to finish, and they didn't give me a point for that.
AlphaStar has been a very special part of Rohan's journey. It definitely offers a unique ecosystem of talented coaches and the passionate student, where the love of math is highly contagious.
You may begin. Bravo.
So I have even traveled with them for few competitions. The chemistry, the teamwork and the energy is so inspiring. AlphaStar is something not to be missed if you want your child to grow and excel in math and many other things.
Wait, shoot, I forgot about the cases where like there's a square. Oh, is it I forgot what the ratio.
I started math mostly because of my peers and like the people around me doing math. But then when I started doing math, I started seeing like the elegance in problems. Like a 5-line problem could like have a 1-line solution with a whole layer of tricks behind it, and that kind of inspired me to continue doing math. And then I like the feeling of solving a problem after working on it for hours was like something I didn't really feel anywhere else, and that's why I wanted to keep doing math. I think it creates a really great community here in the Bay Area and like across, because I'm able to like meet up with like a lot of people I would normally only meet at math competitions, like the top mathletes in the Bay Area. I'm able to like form deeper connections with them past just like meeting them at math competitions and like taking tests together. Like it's forming kind of like a friend group and a community that I can truly like enjoy. That's something I don't think I can find anywhere else.
Dave Linus from the United States of America.
Hi, I'm Linus Tang, an AlphaStar student now studying mathematics and computer science at MIT. I have enrolled in a few of AlphaStar's master classes, and I find them really fun because they really encourage us to collaborate with our friends on problems, and every week I'll have so much fun working with my friends and joking with them.
Yes, there's a question from them.
I don't get it. FYD equals 100. Take the 4 on both sides. And this is equal to 100.
So in terms of training, my son likes to hang out with other team members, and to him it's like a fun thing, and doing it together with other people actually motivates him a lot, and he thoroughly enjoys it as opposed to doing it just by himself in one corner. So contest training usually gets other people in the team to work together, and that part is a big plus for me.
All right. I'll do a quest. I'll do this quest.
Well, I think that she just likes how they get exposed to really hard problems, very interesting problems, interesting ways to kind of new tricks or techniques to solve like a puzzle. And then just being in a community where students can find other people who are as passionate, as advanced as they are in the math, and kind of create that community. I think before AlphaStar, for our child, they really didn't have anyone else kind of at their level in where we lived. And then especially for a girl, right, to find a community of other girls who are very advanced in math. AlphaStar was a place where they could find that community, they could feel kind of that sense of belonging. And then there's just really amazing mentors and teachers who are super passionate about sharing their love for math. And I think think that has been very impactful for our child.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leon. Happy birthday to you.
I think there really is just such a critical mass of math talent and curiosity in the Bay Area. This, in combination with AlphaStar faculty's dedication, really makes AlphaStar a critical player in the math competition scene, not only in the Bay Area, but also across the country.
I have an unrigged deck. That's not what I was doing before. I'll give this exactly one shuffle. Okay, sure. So, just now shuffle. I'll take the top half. We'll deal with that later. For now. Totally.
Should I show them?
Yeah. It's a jack of hearts.
Don't tell him.
No, it's a 14 of 30.
So we just place the deck back.
It's a queen of
like that. And now I'm gonna shuffle this. In a totally fair way.
It's a pie of Euclid's.
Cool. Now, Suresh, I'm going to be dealing cards now. At any point you can say stop and we'll use that card to determine the position of your card. Okay.
Let's wait like a minute.
Stop. This is a 5. Okay, so can you take 5 cards off the top? Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And then flip over the top. Whoa!
So would it work if Arush was replaced by another person?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
This has been an amazing environment for my son David. He genuinely looks forward to the Sunday classes. The curriculum is top-notch. The instructors are not only excellent teachers, but they're really passionate about what they do. What stood out the most was the like-minded, strong community, especially within the master program. Being part of this not only give him excellent academic enhancement, but also a place where he can form meaningful friendships and creating unforgettable memories. This is a place he is challenged, also supported. We are truly grateful for that.
Not only was I able to meet a lot of similar, like-minded individuals who were also interested in math and math contests in the Bay Area, I was also able to learn many new tips and tricks to succeed in these contests. So every week I go to master classes or dish master class, and I really look forward to working with others.
Alright, so I think that they both really enjoy doing really hard problems and being able to learn new things. In competition math, there's such a long runway, so there's always something new and hard to do. They also really enjoy the social experience of doing math with other kids and meeting other really motivated students and having a good time together, whether they're doing math or just enjoying other things together.
Oh, I didn't put either like this.
Especially for my kids to meet other kids locally who they can see on a regular basis who are also really excited about competition math, and it's been a great place to just gather together and do practices and have a community, because otherwise like doing competition math can be really solitary.
I mean, on the other hand, if we're eating, that's losing time. So
Yeah.
it's just inefficient for us.
But your brain probably is gonna help your brain.
If we're thinking about eating.
After eating.
Oh. Yeah, so a lot of things have inspired me in math throughout many years. The way this might have started is when I was really young, I was a really picky eater. So my mom used to show me math videos so that I would open my mouth so she could put food in my mouth. Later, that turned into reaching out online in online communities, for example, through Discord, as well as taking AlphaStar master classes. All of that has inspired me in math. So for preparing for math competitions, there are a few different things that you can do. One is prepare on your own, and another is talking to other students. The thing that helped me grow in math the most and practice the most in math is talking to other students and sharing ideas. Because there were a lot of ways where I had some ideas for a problem, other students had other approaches, and by learning other approaches, I was able to grow my own abilities in math. It's a lot of fun being able to talk to other students who are similarly passionate about math. I've been with AlphaStar for several years, and I think AlphaStar is a very, very supportive community. And one of the things that I've experienced a lot in, especially their master classes, is earlier on, when I was one of the younger students in the class, there were a lot of other students who were really good in math who I could look up to, and I felt inspired by. Later on, I felt that I could sort of be that role model for other students. Dr. Gurel and Dr. Kaisi have been instrumental in my growth in math throughout AlphaStar master classes, and I'm very grateful for them. Sure. I'll turn this so that like you guys can't see, but everyone on Zoom will see. It's fine. Okay. Are both integrators ready? Okay.
One of the things that Ritwin loves about training for competitions is the community that he engages with in training for those competitions. It's really inspiring for him to learn new concepts and also to train for something that in the beginning felt was a dream.
So this is what I did because I was in 11th grade last year. Or if you made IMO that year, then you're called Black Moth.
I think it's amazing to have this kind of a community in math in the Bay Area. AlphaStar Academy provided him the peer group that he needed to challenge himself, because a lot of the things that they were teaching in school he already knew, so he needed something much more challenging.
I think my interest in math was first inspired by, in 4th grade, I took AlphaStar's MC15 class. It was my first class, like math class outside of school. And my teacher was Victor Hakim, and he was not only very passionate about like teaching math, but he was also, or like teaching the material, but he also showed us interesting things, interesting facts that he thought were interesting. And I thought those were really interesting as well. Things like logic puzzles, cool theorems. And I think that's what really first got me interested in math. I think the best part of competing alongside my teammates is like the community that we build together, because there's like really nothing that strengthens a bond of friendship more than having a shared struggle, struggling through something together, especially when, you know, the time is ticking and 3 different people have 3 different answers to the same problem and we need to figure out who's right. We come out of it with a very strong friendship.
Which is pretty good.
I think AlphaStar's classes really prepared me to do well in various competitions, and I think the training environment is very nice. We're always learning from each other, and the students are always eager to teach each other new things and to learn. And I think it's an environment that has a nice balance of competition and fun.
Like, okay, I used to have almost 2 fine actors, like, kind of
AlphaStar, they provide a very structured training material from different level, from low level to high level. So this provides a very good foundation for my son. From my observation in the last few years, those in-person class, especially when he's getting into the math class, he has a lot of peers. Those will motivate them more because he's from a public school. In that school, not so many kids actually interested in math, talking about math. But when in here, in the math class of AlphaStar, all the kids, they are really motivated. So those will inspire them more. So hey, I need to do more, I need to work hard, I need to solve this problem because my other peers, they know how to do it.
I think one of my favorite parts about AlphaStar Academy is the ability to meet other people who are very interested and motivated in math. I've made a lot of great friends. It's also really nice that for teams for competitions, we can regularly practice together because it's hard to make time normally to practice with teams for competitions, and it really helps build a nice team dynamic for when we actually go to the competitions, which I think helps our performance a lot.
These are all extremely talented and hardworking individuals. However, what I value most is the friendship, and this will last beyond just my high school years and is something I will forever cherish. I mean, the feeling of being on a team and working together towards a shared goal is just a feeling I cannot describe. It's a wonderful training environment for mathletes because you're able to meet with like-minded individuals, and there's a sense of camaraderie with everyone being on a team and preparing for these competitions together. However, like I said before, it goes beyond just the math. These students form long-lasting friendships with each other. We laugh together, we work together, and it's really wonderful. I would say the tone and atmosphere of this class that Ali Gurel sets is perfect because students are able to have fun with each other, but it's balanced out by the seriousness of preparing for these math competitions, and I think Dr. Gurel does a wonderful job of maintaining this balance.
What I feel the most when I walk through the process with my kids here is that AlphaStar definitely is an excellent place. So it's not just extremely professional in the field of math competition, but also it's a place with heart.
Second place.
It's a great opportunity with all those excellent teachers, and my kids learned a lot from the community.
How many ways are there to arrange the letters in the word geese so that no two E's are next to each other?
Sunay?
2. That's correct. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sunay gets a point.
Don't try to buzz anything. Buzz, never mind.
Next question.
An apple tree gets 0.12 meters taller every year. If the height of the tree was 18.6 meters in 2020, how tall will the tree be in
Cheers.
2020?
Oh, no.
That was two back and forth. Good.
Keep going.
Students in these master classes, they get together, they see other students with similar interests, similar passions, and they see how they approach the problems differently. So they learn from others and they get motivated by others. I think it's the community aspect that they enjoy most.
Okay, next practice will be next Sunday, not this Sunday. February 9th, 10:45 a.m.
I sent a little like earlier reply.
Building strong friendship and having fun is the most important thing that keeps my kid continue to do math. AlphaStar offered a great opportunity for people, mathletes, to meet friends who share the same passion for math. We were with AlphaStar Academy for a year and it's been an amazing experience. And my son totally loves it. And he gets to, like many times I've mentioned, the whole thing is about being with people and doing things with people you like and enjoy doing it is far better than just doing it on your own. In the class, they do present challenging questions and problems and they put them in team settings. I see no rivalry among students. They actually work together, support each other. The culture in AlphaStar is very nurturing and it supports success and learning.
What's great about it is that at some point, you feel happy for them when they win. You learn from them and it becomes more like a community, and that's what I think is really great about competing with your friends. There are a lot of role models I have, but one is Mehmet Kaisi. I just love how he's so kind and he's really dedicated to work, and it's really nice to work. So I love AlphaStar. I love the way we get to work with each other, with people of my level, and I really love the teachers and how they help us.
AlphaStar is amazing. So obviously, like, teachers are really good. Like, they really know their stuff. They know how to teach. But I also love how they want the kids to love not only math competition, but math itself. And so they use math competition as a way to, like, foster that interest. And another thing, which may be even more important because it's, like, for your whole life, is that they just really encourage just, like, a way to, like, make friends and community.
How about we keep the grill like last year? How about we keep the grill like ready for our chapter here?
From the moment they started like calling your names up, it was like they were a community on the stage. Like they were cheering each other on, encouraging each other, and like even when like they were competing against each other, they were cheering each other. Like it was so heartwarming to see that because that's what I want for my kid.
First place, we have AlphaStar Academy.
I think AlphaStar is a great platform. It gathers a lot of kids together give them a platform to learn and socialize together. The classes are fun, the teachers are great, and my kids is very proud to be part of the AlphaStar team.
Good job.
We are blessed with very good students and teams for these competitions, and our students have won many first place, second, third place awards at Harvard, MIT, Caltech, Stanford, Berkeley, Princeton competitions. One of them that stands out most is the Harvard MIT Math Tournament. We usually end up in top 3 places, and we have many second places, third places finishings, but we have only won it twice so far, in 2018, this one here, and this past year, 2025. So those were pretty memorable because they don't happen too often. Many students prepare for competitions and Olympiads, and not everybody goes up to the higher levels. So what distinguishes them? Who continues, who doesn't? So one needs a lot of passion for these things. They need to enjoy what they are doing, they need to work hard, and they need to struggle. So if you are working at the right level, you have to be struggling. That's part of the journey. And not all students take struggling the same way. So many of them quit on the journey, and some of them continue on the higher levels. And what helps is a community, a peers of friends, and a group, supporting group that helps you in your journey when you are struggling. When we go to competitions with the students, what I usually tell them is, do your best, enjoy the experience, and make some new friends. What I love most about teaching master classes and going to competitions is seeing the passion of the students, them getting together, the teamwork they have, and the community aspect of it.
Wait, we don't have our paper yet.
Damn, what?
Honestly, I think it's like past the math, it's like more having fun, like enjoying the competitions, like with your friends, because we do a lot of things that are not math, like playing card games, going outside, playing sports and that kind of stuff at the competitions, and that kind of makes the experience a lot better than just like going there for the actual competition.
Yeah, it's over. Competitions has helped Rohan grow tremendously, not just in math but in life skills as well. He has experienced very healthy competition with his friends, travel to different places. He wants to do very well in things he knows. At the same time, he wants to improve in the areas where he is still learning or there are challenges.
Math competitions and competitive math, AlphaStar has been very helpful to my son, not only in competitive math, but once he got started with competitive math, he started getting interested in higher level math. All that preparation, the confidence to do that was part of what he got from the math competition training. I think AlphaStar is a very great program. It does this great thing of bringing in all these kids together, giving them a forum where they meet every week, participate together, learn together, and then go to all these events and have fun in these events. And the fact that in all these competitions, AlphaStar team is in the top 3 or so, is a big morale booster for the kids. Of course, they do these competitions because they enjoy doing it, but once they start winning, I think that makes it even more interesting for them. And I'm very thankful to AlphaStar that they put together a team which consistently does very well.
It has given him an opportunity to travel to different places. Obviously, he has gone to local schools like Stanford and Berkeley, but over the few years, he has also been able to go to Harvard and MIT, to Caltech, to Carnegie Mellon. He's also been to other countries like Romania. So it does give him an opportunity to travel to a lot of these places, and the kids have a lot of fun. I know it's very competitive environment during the contest, but the kids would go one day ahead and they would literally not sleep through the night. So overall, I think it has been not only a rewarding thing for him, but it has also built his personality into who he is right now. The whole point is that's the journey of life, where not everything you will succeed in, right? Especially at the highest level. So you will see your confidence go up, you will have a failure, and you have to learn from the failure and improve yourself, right? The other important part is when AlphaStar forms these teams, when they go out for these contests across the country and maybe even outside. And these contests is a really valuable thing for the kids because they get to see and meet kids outside their local region and with a different kind of background. And having that exposure through AlphaStar has been, I think, very important for him. So AlphaStar definitely has been a strong reason why Rohan is doing so good, in my opinion.
10, okay, smile.
I'm pretty sure the foundation that AlphaStar has given him will be helpful not only through his college life. He's going to be going to MIT starting this fall, but I think it will stay with him for his lifetime. So yeah.
What inspired me the most is seeing my students how to become successful individuals by pushing their limits through math competitions. Through this training process, they learn math abilities, but more importantly, they learn setting high goals, performing under pressure, resilience, problem-solving skills. They can apply these techniques for any area to become an expert in that area. I started training for math competitions when I was in 6th grade. Through my middle school and high school, I participated in many competitions. When I was finally selected for international math competitions, I was very happy, which taught me many things are achievable through hard work. In these top-level competitions, 4.5 hours are given to solve 3 problems. I still remember the joy of solving one of those problems after a long struggle. Don't make careless mistakes during the exam. However, mistakes should be seen as an opportunity to learn. The real competition is between you and your past self. Many middle school students or high school students start with the goal of earning an award or qualifying for the next round. But the ones who truly enjoys the process of solving or trying to solve hard questions are the ones who can go further.
In the beginning, preparing for math competitions is a lot about gathering the necessary knowledge, the skills, and the techniques. And for that, I took basically all of AlphaStar's classes, MC15 through 40. And I think those really prepare me to do well on math counts all the way up to AMC and AME. And then afterwards, a lot of preparation is based on having familiarity with the contest. And for that, I think I do a lot of practice in the AlphaStar Masterclass. We do a lot of individual rounds and team rounds together, and that prepares me for the competitions that we do throughout the year.
I really feel like AlphaStar not only provided the materials to help students to get deep into math, but also provide a very good experience And also they organize a lot of like competition, both local or travel to. All those provide a very good environment for kids who love math or other science.
I think doing competition math has been really beneficial for my children in a variety of ways. One is that they've had the experience of being really challenged and always having hard things to do. I think that's a great experience for kids to have, is to be able to work hard at something without guaranteed success and just always have something harder to go towards. I think that it's been great to meet other really smart and motivated kids. That's been inspirational for just motivating them as well. And they've also had the chance to have fun and explore the world. Like, because of competition math, they've had the chance to go on a lot of really fun trips around the country and around the world as well. AlphaStar has been a great way for them to participate in a lot of competitions. So going to places like Caltech Math Meet or Harvard, MIT probably wouldn't have been able to do those things without AlphaStar. So I think it's given them local community and also an opportunity to have some great experiences that they wouldn't have otherwise had.
All right, finally, in first place.
So how I prepare for math competitions is really just doing problems, whether that's by myself or with a group like AlphaStar. One thing I like to do is to set aside some problems to relook at a few weeks later. Some of the more challenging problems or problems that were more educational, and just revisit them to see if I've really learned the key steps.
It has been a huge part of his middle school and high school journey. Those competitions have created confidence, built the resilience, and gave him a strong sense of purpose.
Some of the best moments I've had with teammates are probably on certain type of problems where the problems are really hard in and of themselves, but in that they require multiple layers of observation to fully solve. These comments are especially common as the math gets to Olympiad level proof-style problems. So for these types of problems, no one observation can completely solve the problem. So what ends up happening is, as a team, we all end up working on the problem. It becomes all-in effort for our entire team. So we're standing up, we're passing around papers, we're huddling around each other, trying to figure out our way through the problem. And more often than not, we figure it out in the end.
To generalize this, to just don't be afraid to jump around a lot from problem to problem, right? Try to maximize the amount of time you're meaningfully thinking about problems.
I worked through past tests from these competitions. Most of them have a website, and I'll go through the problems and see which ones I can solve. I'm also enrolled in all the AlphaStar courses, and they provide a wonderful selection of problems on a certain topic. So for example, if I wanted to improve on polynomial questions, I could go to that specific chapter in the AlphaStar course. My biggest role model is our coach, Ali Gurel, and he's my idol because not only is he such a talented mathematician, he's also extremely humble and hardworking. What I like most is that he emphasizes the process over the result. Of course, I've had my ups and downs in my math journeys, but he was equally supportive throughout all of them and cared more about whether or not I try my best rather than if I want a medal or not. When I was younger, I enjoyed taking on the challenge of problem solving, and that's what caught my interest. Currently, what keeps my interest going is the feeling of improvement. I like the feeling of being able to work towards a goal, and I like how doing math forces me to be disciplined everywhere. I need to keep a consistent sleep schedule. I need to keep my practice times consistent. And not only that, I enjoy how nothing is guaranteed. You can't just go to a competition and expect to win. At every moment, you need to bring your best self with critical problem-solving skills, and that's what I like about it. It's a new thing every time.
I think as a family, when me and Hannah were growing up, we both were exposed to a lot of math by our parents. Just in general, being surrounded by math motivated me to continue working by myself. Yeah, I think tests are quite helpful. I really enjoy going through what I got wrong and seeing if the writers of the problem had a nice solution or some technique that they used that I wasn't familiar with.
I think it's nice to practice together and work towards this common goal of doing well in the competition. And then it's fun to actually go and compete together. One role model I have is Vivian Lowe. I knew her when I was a small child. Yeah, she's really good at competition math, so I look up to her.
Oh, I think a big reason I got into it was because Hannah was doing it, and then as I began to know more people who are extremely good at this, and I think it motivates me a lot to try to become as good as them.
I really like this feeling of being able to work through a difficult problem and finally being able to figure out the puzzle behind it and arrive at a solution. Competing alongside with others is a really fun experience. I think all of these college contests, they're some of the most fun experiences I've ever had in my life.
And in first place for algebra number theory individuals, we have, drum roll please.
It's a very challenging experience, but after going through this, you'll make closer friends. Yeah, as you go into these higher stages of contesting, you'll learn how to think more deeply and spend most of your time thinking about only a single problem, a lot of time only about a single problem or idea. And this might be really frustrating for a lot of competitors, but as you learn to try all the possibilities, you'll get a better grip of the problem as a whole and its structure.
And in first place, we have Robert.
I think competing in math and other competitions have completely transformed my son and made him super successful, not only in his college admissions journey, but I think is going to help him a lot in his future career as well. Because he competed in these competitions and because he achieved a lot of top ranks, he also got admitted to MIT, Stanford, and Berkeley, and several other colleges. So without participating in these competitions, I don't think this would have become possible. I think his success comes from a lot of hard work, collaborating with the community of great math enthusiasts. It also comes from an insatiable desire to get better in math.
There are a lot of people who have inspired me in math and science, but if I had to choose one person, it would probably be Linus Ting. We went to the same middle school, and I've always looked up to him as having a lot of knowledge and a lot more experience in math competitions. And that has inspired me to do the same.
I became very interested in mathematics after my first math competition in elementary school because I found the problems really intriguing, and I thought that it was really fun to think about math problems for an hour. When preparing for math contests, a lot of the time I'm just attempting problems from past year's math tests. But something I like to do often is to collaborate with friends on problems and have a lot of fun when I'm solving them. I think something that's really important when you're preparing for math contests is to enjoy the process.
We are often asked, what's the difference between AlphaStar Academy and the other academic competition programs in the Bay Area? Let me share you the top 3 things we believe makes the biggest difference. Number 1, our coaches. At AlphaStar, our biggest strength is our coaching team. Many of them are former Olympiad medalists and top competitors themselves. But what really stands out is how committed they are to mentoring our students, not just teaching content, but sharing the mindset and habits it takes to reach the top. And the second one is our environment. We believe that we build an environment for our students where they are challenged and supported by our coaches. When students are surrounded by others who are just motivated, like-minded peers, it elevates their learning, and they start pushing each other in the best way that go beyond the classroom. And the last one is our parents. We do not do this alone. Our parents are true supporters in this journey. We work closely with families, keeping them informed, engaged, and having their support every step of the way. When parents, coaches, and students are all aligned, incredible things happen. At AlphaStar Academy, we are not just preparing students for the contests. We are building confidence, community, and a love for learning. We also care deeply about who our students become through the process. We want them to live not only as strong competitors, but as well-rounded individuals as well.
95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200!
It's powerful when students find others who love math or coding as much as they do. We foster a space where friendship form, ideas bounce around, and students feel seen and understood. That sense of belonging, it is just as important as any medal. At the end of the day, we hope AlphaStar students will live not just with academic skills. We want them to live with confidence, a strong community, and strong character that will serve them throughout their lives.
Even if there's 30 minutes left, keep trying because you can still solve a problem in that time. As long as the timer is ticking, you should never give up.
It's okay to have a very fluid contest strategy during the contest because you will know based on your attempts at the problem how hard it is. But yeah, overall, manage your time properly, and yeah, good luck.
For me, like the number one most important rule is to spend like all your time doing meaningful things that like actually matter.
I think when you solve a problem, you should try to write it up pretty soon after instead of waiting till the end, because like you might realize you have a mistake while writing it up and you want to have time to fix it.
So, like, make sure you're like trying different strategies if strategies aren't getting anywhere. And then another big piece of advice is to sleep. Not during the test, before the test.
I would describe my experience as an athlete as a roller coaster, I guess. Spin ups and downs, but it's always been exciting, especially when I'm with friends.
I think the one word would be rewarding.
If I were to summarize my experience as an athlete in one word, it would be transformative.
I guess I would say it was like a roller coaster.
So it's hard to describe that in one word, but honestly, it's been like a lot of hard work and it has paid off.
I would say like insightful.
The one word would be collaborative. And the reason is it's fun to do math, but it's more fun to do math with other students.
Roller coaster. And the reason I chose that word is that there will be ups and downs. You can't control when they happen, and you also can't control how big they are. You just have to go along for the whole ride and be grateful for the experience.
I think for parents, the most important thing is to be a strong supporter. So always support your kids.
Never push your kids too hard.
let them to build their foundation step by step. Be patient.
No, try to identify early, if not in elementary school, at least by middle school.
It may be a good idea to get the child into a group setting or a class, not for just learning math, but just so that they have fun doing it. When you have fun, you actually do well.
Little bit push is fine because that helps them sit on something and then explore really understanding what works for them and what doesn't work for them. For example, if they love maths, let them go to a lot of competitions, let them travel a lot with their friends. So those skills will grow them much beyond their core.
My advice to the parents is just give your kids opportunities for any competition in general, because you never know what kind of capability your child can have.
Every kid is different, but at least for our family, I find that my kids are much more motivated to do things that they want to do themselves as opposed to things that I try to push them to do. So at least for our family, it's great to follow the kids' lead in terms of what they're most excited about and then just be there to support them with whatever it is that they're interested in doing.
Making sure to pay attention to their intrinsic motivation. I usually like to give them one hard thing that's like way out of their reach to kind of show them something that's very new.
There are many ups and downs in the journey. Be supportive, be patient, and be the source of strength that they can rely on.
Build self-confidence in your children. And if I can give one more, in addition to self-confidence, it's building the inner drive, building the interest in them.
Can I get a drum roll, please, for number one sweepstakes of HMT February 2025? In first place, we have AlphaStar Academy. Let's give one last big round of applause to everybody. Let's go ceremony is over. Our Sunday education events will be tomorrow morning in building room 2 at MIT. For those of you who are planning on attending,
Congratulations.
It starts with a question, a spark in the mind, a puzzle, a pattern, a reason to try. We don't rush the finish, we honor the path, learning to think deeply through science and math. Side by side we gather, students and guides, parents and coaches, standing with pride. Different beginnings, one shared belief. Greatness is built, not found by chance or by luck. It's not just answers we're chasing today, it's learning the how and the why along the way. At AlphaStar Academy, together we grow with teamwork and honesty, lighting the road through passion and effort. We aim for what's true, quality learning in all that we do, from practice to mastery, near and far. Success isn't random, we reach for the stars.
Foundations are laid, brick by brick, fundamental skills that make thinking stick. We practice, we train, push to sharpen the edge, turning steady commitment into progress ahead.
Then masters unite, the best of the best, learning from challenge, from insight, from tests. Not racing each other, but rising as one, pushing new limits of what can be done. It's not just winning our names on a chart, it's growing together, sharpening hearts. a team, bound by curiosity, effort, and dreams. With students, parents, and mentors aligned, we build a community, thoughtful and kind.
Not just answers, but thinkers who are ready for